Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. Today's video is going to be about Sephora sale items. Right now there's a big sale going on through January 1st where you'll be able to get an extra 20% off anything that's already currently on sale. So this is just a quick run through because I myself was trying to see if there's anything I needed and I figured I'd give my thoughts. So the first item I wanted to talk about was this. This is the Subculture eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This came out this year with a lot of drama on YouTube because a lot of people were having issues with the fallout on the shadows. Some people could make the palette crumble completely under the pressing of the brush, and so it was kind of a big deal. I did not pick up this palette because of all the controversy, especially when Anastasia Beverly Hills kind of walked it back and said maybe the shadows hadn't been pressed enough and that they were going to make some changes, although it's unclear if they ever did. I decided not to get the palette at the time, but since it's finally on sale at a price I think is pretty good, I did pick it up right now just because I did want to try it out, and the colors really did appeal to me. I found it much more interesting than the Modern Renaissance, so I did end up picking this up because at this sale price it can't be beat. Another item that's on sale is this. This is the Color Splash lipstick, the Rainforest of the Sea collection from Tarte. I do think these lipsticks are really nice. If this is something that you're into, I think for the price, it's definitely a good deal. I didn't pick up any of these lipsticks right now because I'm kind of on a lipstick sort of no-buy. I am still buying lipstick, but I'm trying to hold it down. But if this is a lipstick brand that you do care for, it's a really good formula. I find it's very creamy, it's smooth, it's good for the lips, and at that price, I definitely would be picking up a few if I were not already on a no-buy. I have already complained about the fact that this palette is on sale, and now if you get it quickly during the 20% off, it's even cheaper. It is a very nice palette in terms of the formula. I think the eyeshadows are great. However, if you do have the After Dark palette from Urban Decay, you don't need to pick up the heavy metals. And one thing about the heavy metals that's really annoying is the packaging is pretty dumb. The mirror is pointless in the center, and I've had the palette fall out of the little plastic sleeve more than once. It also takes up a lot of space. However, if you do like the shadows and you don't have the After Dark palette, I'm definitely going to tell you that the shadows are really good. It's just the palette itself is a little bit silly. Next up are the Becca Light Chaser highlighters. I am a little concerned that because they're still listed as being limited edition, that part of the reason they're being clearanced out lately is because they're not going to have them anymore. And if you did not pick up any, I would suggest you do go swatch them and see if you like them because, man, I think they're really beautiful. They're some of my favorite products of the year. They are very expensive and they're not super huge, but I think at the sale price, it's totally worth picking up a couple of them. They swatch so lovely on the hand, but they look really great on the cheeks. I also use them as eyeshadow, and I would highly, highly recommend these. One thing I would not recommend would be this. This is the Golden State of Mind Shadow Palette from Colourpop. This was a Sephora exclusive, though it's now available on their website, and I think they're also giving it away as a free gift if you're spending money on the Colourpop website. This palette is definitely not worth it. I know for $14 it seems really exciting. You're going to get all of these great foiled shades. They're not really very good, and I would not buy it just because it's on sale. I know it's so tempting. I am certainly guilty of buying crap off of Sephora, especially when I needed it to get free shipping. I don't need to worry about that now, but when I did, I would buy all sorts of nonsense that I didn't need. Don't buy this just because it's on sale. It's really not worth it. As for this guy, this is the Afterglow highlighter palette from Urban Decay. If I didn't already have plenty of other highlighters that looked like these, I would probably pick this up, especially for this sale price. But I did swatch them in stores. They seem very nice. They were smooth to the touch. They looked pretty on the skin. They were kind of subtle highlights as opposed to really glittery, shiny, fancy ones. But I have other ones that do the same thing. So for me, I wouldn't pick this up, but if you don't already have shades like this, it's definitely a good price for it. So totally get it if you're into that. Another good deal to pick up during the sale would be these. These are the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner Trio. So right now, if you get it on the super sale price, it would be $21.60. One of these retails for $18, so if you're getting 3 of them for $21.60, that's a really good price. They're very good lip liners. You can wear them by themselves. You don't even need to put lipstick on top. The color's very opaque. They're very smooth. They're easy to work with. I definitely recommend these. These are the Becca Liquid Crystal Glow Glosses. I had previously compared these to the Milani Stellar Lights Holographic Lip Gloss and had said to go for the Milani's because they were a lot cheaper. They're about $9 a piece. But since right now, technically these Becca glosses are going to be cheaper, I would definitely pick some of these up. The quality is really lovely. They're very sparkly. I don't find them too sticky. The iridescence is really cool. And, you know, I picked up another one myself just because I couldn't help it. I only bought 2 of them total, so I didn't go entirely crazy. But if you didn't pick any up, this might be your opportunity to do so. This is the Becca Apres Glow Face Palette. I do not recommend the eye palette. We're not even going to talk about it. But the face palette I do recommend, with the caveat that I'm pretty irritated with the fact that this has already gone on sale because it just came out. And it's basically been on sale since right after I bought it. And I had it just long enough that I really couldn't purchase it again and get it returned. So I am very annoyed with the fact that this really neat holiday palette, they clearly overpriced it because they immediately discounted it. So I would pick it up now at this lovely lower price, but I don't know that it was necessarily worth what I paid for it originally, but I do really like it. I am going to take it traveling. I'm not going to return it, but man, am I annoyed about it. This is the Milk Makeup Holographic Powder Quad. This is definitely worth the sale price. It was never worth the original price. It is a really nice set of highlighters. They are very pretty on the skin, and I actually did enjoy them a lot. They're just different enough from some other stuff that I have that I did want to keep it around. The packaging is kind of terrible. There's no mirror. But if you're going to get it for $24, it's definitely worth that. But don't be expecting brilliant, amazing things. The quality of the casing is not even as good as an Anastasia glow kit. These are the Colourpop Legit AF Super Shock Highlighter Trio. This was a Sephora exclusive as well, although I think it's now available on the Colourpop website. For the price, these definitely can't be beat. I do really enjoy them. They are very squishy, interesting texture. I'd never actually felt that before. This was my first Colourpop purchase, but I think for the sale price, you should definitely pick these up. I liked these way better than the palettes that they came out with at Sephora. I do think that these highlighters are really cool. This is the Lancome Glow For It Highlighter Palette. The guy in Sephora actually came up to me with this and was trying to put it on my face and my friend's face, and we were politely amused by it, but the colors were actually pretty good. I did end up picking this up because it is pretty inexpensive, though the darkest shade does not really work so well as a highlighter for me. I do think it will be pretty as an eyeshadow, but frankly, if it wasn't on sale, I would never have bought it. But because it was, it's sort of like a very smooth, almost oily texture. It sort of dries down to a powder very quickly, but it definitely reminds me sort of like the foil finish of like a Nicole Guerrero or that sort of thing. But it's a very interesting highlighter, and if you like an interesting highlighter, it's worth checking out. But the colors are very pigmented and a little darker than most highlighter palettes like that. What to say about these? These are the Makeup Forever Artist Palettes. There are multiple volumes on the sale section of Sephora. There are always multiple volumes of these in the sale section of Sephora. I don't know how I feel about the shadows themselves. I have swatched many of them in stores and they didn't particularly impress me. But they're also always on sale, which leads me to believe that there's something not great about them. But it doesn't. They keep coming out with new ones, but they're still always on sale. So does anybody have these? Do they like them? Because I never could quite convince myself to purchase one, and even for $20, I don't know if I want one now. But I'm mystified. This is one of those things that's always on sale at Sephora, so I guess if you want to try it out, this is the time. These Sephora Collection MicroSmooth Baked Blush Duos, these are great, and if you see one of the colors, because the colors change periodically depending on what they have in the back stock, if you see these on the sale section and you're looking for something to throw into your basket, I think they're really good. They're very pigmented, they look really nice, they last very long on the skin. Like, I think they're really great. I already have all the colors I need from them, so I'm not purchasing any more, but if you've never tried these, I actually think they're really good quality. So this Kat Von D Rock Candy Studded Kiss lipstick set. So this I think originally retailed in like the $45-ish region. So they've slowly been putting these on sale anyway. And the Studded Kiss lipstick formula is being redone. So in the new year, they're going to have the reformulation out. So they're getting rid of all the old stuff. So I totally get that. I don't mind the current Studded Kiss lipstick formula. I actually like it, though I have high hopes for the new one. So if you see colors in this set that are interesting to you, I would definitely pick this up. I found for me that 5 out of 6 of the lipsticks worked for me, but I like a weird, interesting color. One of the pinks was totally wrong. But for that sale price, I think it's a good buy. So if you weren't sure about these, give it a go if you find the colors good. This is not just this specific brush, but if you're finding that any of the Sephora collection brushes are interesting to you, if they're on sale on the website, they're definitely worth picking up, especially at these prices. They're very good brushes. The handles are very sturdy. I haven't had any issues with any of the bristles falling out. I find that they apply my makeup very well. So you can definitely get good deals on some of the Sephora brushes. If you're not sure whether one's a good one, do read the reviews. People are pretty clear about how they feel about it, and they're generally pretty correct in my experience. This next product is the Nails Inc. Nail Bauble Gift Set. The nail polish itself does look very pretty, and I'm a big fan of the Nails Inc. formula. I will warn you that based on the reviews, and I did see this as well, the ornament that this nail polish comes in is prone to breaking and therefore will shatter all over the inside and get a mess. And apparently there's also glitter inside of the ornament as well. So you're going to basically be glitter bombing somebody if you get this for them as a present. However, if you know that that's going to happen and you just open this box over the garbage can, just pluck out your nail polish, and you still want to pick this up for $8, hey, go ahead. So my last words of wisdom for you are, please be wary, because the Sephora sale site is going to have a bunch of imposters, things that appear to be on the site but are not actually there. And if you click on the links, nothing will happen. Therefore, shop responsibly. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you have a great time. I hope you pick up some cool stuff in the sale if that's what you want to do, and I will see you all later. Bye!